Hi, I'm Jacob Baumgartner. I'm here today to talk about why hockey is the best sport on this earth. Now, I'm a little biased as to why I think hockey is the best sport. It's something that I've played my entire life since I was 5 years old. So it's 16 years of my entire life I've been playing hockey. My dad's been playing since he was a kid, and he was the one who caught me and coached me and taught me how to skate. So it's something that really hits home with me and the reason why I'm doing this topic. Here's the reasons why. Talk about why it is the toughest sport to play and why it has the toughest players and participants in any sport that you'll see. Right off the bat, why is it the toughest sport to play? Well, if you think about it, they are playing on a sheet of ice. It is impossible to walk on ice without slipping a little bit. And these guys are doing it so smoothly and so effortlessly. It's crazy to see. So I know you're wondering, if it's so hard to walk on ice, then how do these guys move around seemingly effortlessly? Well, they have a special shoe. It's called a skate. Now this skate has a nice little piece of metal right down here at the bottom, which cuts into the ice. But if you look closely, look how small that is. It is tiny. It's only a couple centimeters wide. And at any given point on this entire skate, only about, that much, only about an inch or two is actually ever on the ice. So that entire blade, that so small blade, so little of it is ever on the ice. So you're constantly just flying around on such a small piece of ice. And that's what makes it so tough is you have to move on ice, which is difficult to walk on a small piece of steel, which at any point could break off. Is strong, but if you get hit with the puck hard enough, it will fall off. Another part that's strong about hockey is the players themselves. I've seen half a dozen, if not more, players break a limb and stay out there. One in particular is Greg Campbell. Greg Campbell broke his leg off a shot from a Pittsburgh Penguin player, Evgeny Malkin, in the playoffs. Greg Campbell broke his leg, could barely put any weight on it, and then stayed out on that shift for another minute. It was a Penguins power play, so the Penguins had 5 players on the ice, and the Bruins only had 4. Greg knew he had to stay out there, so he stayed out there for another 60 seconds before he could finally get off. And that's just a testament to him and other hockey players. Another great hockey player from that same team, the Boston Bruins, is Patrice Bergeron. In 2013, the Bruins were going to win their second Stanley Cup championship in 3 years. They won it in 2011, and they were going for it in 2013. Well, that year, in Game 1, Patrice Bergeron suffered a big hit. The big hit was he punctured his lung and broke 2 ribs. He continued to play for the next 5 games of that series and played phenomenal. He played so good that people didn't even know he had a punctured lung until the end of the series when it came out and all the injury lists of all the players. When you looked at both teams, almost every player from each team was injured or had some kind of injury that they were battling. Patrice was the worst because he had a punctured lung. He could barely breathe when he was going on playing. He was playing about 30 minutes a night, which is astronomically high for a player. So hockey has the toughest players and is the toughest sport to play. And that is why it is the best sport out there. Thank you very much.